Hi guys, it's me, your host Sophia, and welcome back to another video. This week we are going to be covering UFC 320 and making predictions, but we're not going to be doing any fight announcements, so it's just going to be predictions this week. But without further ado, we're going to get into our fight predictions, so let's get into it. First off, we have early prelims, so we're going to start off with Veronica Hardy versus Brogan Walker at flyweight. Veronica Hardy is an MMA background, a counter fighter, uses low leg kicks, looking to time her punches, straight punches, hooks, has a judo toss. Now, Brogan Walker is a counter fighter and MMA background, uses body kicks, good sprawl, heavy jab, low leg kicks, hooks, knees to the head. And now my pick is going to be Veronica Hardy. I think she is showing a lot more potential, and hopefully she can show us why she needs to be watched. So next up, we have Ramiz versus Austin Vanderford at welterweight. Ramiz is an MMA background, uses the low leg kick hook combo, has a heavy jab, feint single leg combo, tight submissions, head kicks, feints the jab. Austin is an MMA background and counter fighter. He feints the jab, uses hooks, good head movement, stiff and heavy jab. Now, my pick has to be Ramiz, if anything. Austin is almost done. There's nothing, in my opinion, to be excited about for Austin. I know it sounds mean, but there isn't anything from a fighting community to be excited about. So, Ramiz is my pick. Then we have Serrano versus Nicolay at welterweight. Serrano is an MMA background, uses hooks, blitz combos, duck under double leg takedown, good head movement, counter fighter, uppercuts he uses a lot. Nicolay is a sambo background, is a counter fighter, uses low leg kicks, times his punches, front kicks, and cannot take a lot of damage, but has decent takedown defense. For my pick, I have to play it safe because this fight can be a make or break it if they stay with the UFC or not. So I'm going to pick Nicolay for a safe choice. But then now we have Patchy Mix versus Jacob Wilklatz. Hopefully I said that right. At bantamweight. Patchy is an MMA background, has tight submissions, double leg takedown, body kicks, jab double leg combo, hooks, low leg kicks, knees to the head, and a heavy jab. Jacob is an MMA background, uses a hip toss, tight submissions, low leg kicks, heavy jab. Now, this is no brainer for me. Patrick Mix is taking this home. He's way more technical, stronger, faster, and we all need to be aware of him. So, last on the early prelims, we have Macy versus Yana Santos at bantamweight. Macy is MMA background, has good head movement, hooks, low leg kicks, knees to the body, uppercuts in the clinch, hip toss, and a good heavy jab. But Yana is a striker background, straight punches, rushes the clinch combo, knees to the body, counter fighter, low leg kicks. But if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to pick Macy because of her being well on the feet and the ground. So hopefully it works well for all of us. But moving on to the prelims, we have Daniel Santos versus Jusei Yu at featherweight. Daniel is a Muay Thai background, counter fighter, low leg kicks, swings wildly, body kicks, rushes for the clinch, bad takedown defense, and times everything. Meanwhile, Ju is a striker / jiu-jitsu background, uses spinning side kicks, has one punch knockout power, body shots, low leg kicks, heavy hammer fists, and double leg takedown. Obviously, I'm going to have to go with Jusei Yu. He's the better, smarter, faster fighter in this fight. But moving on, we have Chris Gutierrez versus Farid Basharat at bantamweight. Chris is a striker / freestyle background. He chops down the leg with heavy leg kicks, spinning back fists, head kicks, straight punches, elbows. Meanwhile, Farid is an MMA background and counter fighter, shoots in for a double leg, heavy control on the ground, straight punches. But Chris is my pick, and if you have watched his fights, you should know why. So we're going to move on to the next fight. We have Edmund versus Andre Muniz at middleweight. Edmund is a striker background in the clinch. He is very dangerous, so beware. Uses overhands, has fast punches, looking for the KO. Andre is MMA background, uses body kicks, not so good takedown defense, double legs, tight submissions, low leg kicks, and a heavy jab. My pick is Andre Muniz. I believe he could knock out Edmund, so hopefully that will be the result Saturday. But our last fight on the prelims, we have Atiba Gauthier versus Ozzy Diaz at middleweight. Atiba is an MMA background, counter fighter, uses low leg kicks, rushes for the clinch, and creates a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Ozzy is an MMA background and counter fighter as well. Feints low leg kicks, looking for an opening, jab low leg kick combo, and needs to throw more. Atiba will always be my pick. I've been covering him for a while now, and he will always be my pick. Mark my words. But starting off, we have in the main card, we're going to start off with Abus versus Joe Pyfer at middleweight. Abus is an MMA background from push kick and jab cross combo, uppercuts, amazing head movement, tight submissions, double leg, straight punches, and Joe is a boxing background, uses elbows, blitz combos, hooks, low leg kicks, looking for the knockout, body shots. But Abus is my pick. But next up we have Josh Emmett versus Yusuf Salal. Josh is a striker background, uses overhands, has a heavy jab, counter fighter, rushes in for the single leg, body shots, needs to the... Yusuf is a freestyle background, straight punches to the body, low leg kicks, hooks, knees to the head, tight submissions, rushes for the clinch. But Yusuf is my pick. He's more technical and having more power in his punches compared to Josh. But next up we have Yuri versus Khalil Roundtree. Yuri is a striker background, low leg kicks, feints the jab, head kicks, counter cross combo, stiff jab, good head movement, times his punches, knees to the body. Khalil is a striker background. He's a counter fighter, times his punches, good sprawl, knees to the head, heavy straight punches, heavy and stiff jab. Khalil is my pick. I think with his Muay Thai background and his timing, he will be able to catch Yuri. So now our co-main event, we have Corey Sandhagen versus Merab at bantamweight. Merab is a striker slash freestyle background, counter fighter, double leg, feints the jab, uppercuts, heavy jab, and blitz combos. Corey is a striker background. He feints the jab. He's a counter fighter, single leg, body shots, always cutting the angle. But Corey is winning. I don't care what anybody has to say. That's all I gotta say. But our main event, we have Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. At light heavyweight, Magomed is a striker background, counter fighter, uses hooks, looking for an opening, stiff jab, blitz combos, straight punches, looking for the knockout. Alex is a kickboxing background, counter fighter, times everything he throws, low leg kicks, crosses to the body, and leg trips. In my opinion, Alex is winning. I think with him knowing how Magomed's fighting style from the first fight, he's going to come in smarter and faster and be more patient. I think a lot of people's problem with Alex fighting is he waits too much, and I think with this fight, he's going to be more, not cautious, but well aware of the openings and things that can happen in this fight, and especially the tension in between. So, but that was this week's predictions. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. We're going to be covering another fight card soon and hopefully getting another interview soon. So stay tuned. But if you guys want those fight announcements in the videos again, please comment down below who you guys want to be covered and we will talk about it on the show. But I am your host, Sophia Foyer. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. Yeah, better stay tuned because we got more and more videos coming. So I will see you guys soon.